You see, he is a very tough kid who has a tendency to go the distance.
He weighed in at an even 200 pounds. His record 10 wins. He weighed in.
So Mormeck, right, training for 3 weeks. Veteran Marc Mormeck, the former WBC, 200 pounds, the cruiserweight limit. 2 as he came in, 200. Nice right hand, sneaky right hand by Sebastian Hill. Hill comes forward, doing a nice job with Jean. Hill holds him off. Big mistake to hang that left hand low in tight with Mormeck, because there it is. And have that left hand down like that. You see, uppercut inside and right behind it. Mormeck has got far too much experience for Sebastian to get away with hanging his left. O'Neal Bell did a great job against him in the last fight, but it was round number 1 action. Good action here in round. He's the former champ. Wild with the left hand, nails him with the right. Mormeck stares him down. He's been, as I mentioned, is not in the peak shape, but he has got so much experience and a very good puncher. And Hill's a tough kid a lot, but he's been in a lot of fights, and and there he goes with the right hand. Didn't quite land it. So his timing isn't a. He survived the first round and did it. That's the way to fight him. And then I thought Jean-Marc probably won that round. You've got to be very careful when he's on the inside and letting Mormeck effective when he does throw his very definitively in the hand and drops it. A guy who's, you know, trained 7 to 8 around and out of here. Now you see him switch around southpaw. Now a guy who's power number 3, he loses defense. Right now he's getting away with it, but switching around as a southpaw. See that? Cleaner shots being hit because his defense is no good. Now he turns around. Always have to guard against being.
Watch your heads, guys.
Mormeck digs low. 10-year veteran referee. Deputy Chief of Police in Dallas, Texas, a 3,000-man police department, so he knows what it means to police. And this is not a good idea against a former world champ to try to taunt him. No man likes this. Jean-Marc Mormeck has been elbow in the back of his head, making hanging that left. Surprised Mormeck didn't take the half step that time. He comes with kind of a hooking motion to see it, but he's not going for it, really. Closing seconds of the second. Mormeck. He pushes him off. He sets himself up perfectly. He's kind of squared up right now. Got himself in almost a. Your host, glad to have you with us. World champ. Against this tough kid from Dallas, Texas, and Sebastian Hill. And down goes Hill. Still have him hurt. Notice totally back from that shot because he'd love to take him out right now if he can. The right hand is there, and Mormeck is coming down. Bad place to be. You got to either grab the guy and walk him back or slide down the rope. This guy off the hook, man, the right hand shot is there, and there it is again. Look at these shots here. Now he's using him. Combination, really loading up shots. You better grab him and start answering. And when you allow that to happen, it gives the referee the. He's not rushing the right hand headshot. He's really tough, digging shots to the body, trying to wear the. It's like messing around with a dog that just bit you. You know? Can't take it rounds against this guy, but he wants to just use this as a tune-up and get right back and get another world title shot. And he almost had it this weekend when Steve Cunningham came here. Now look at this for the crowd, but it's not going to get him the victory. There's the right hand, another right hand behind it. So Mormeck waited for his shot to land the powerful right hand. Didn't drop it with it. Look at these unanswered shots, so he's ready to go. Look at this. Only a couple of seconds. Watch this. Left hand, digging right hand at the body, good right hand behind it. There's an accumulation of punches here. Then he gives himself some room. Look at him almost fight. Right hand caught him, and again off. And he may have almost slipped over the outstretched foot of Mormeck, who, you know, when he starts throwing his right hand, he almost looks like a southpaw. But this is the end of the round where Mormeck is really putting a lot of pressure on him. Show for the crowd the fight, no question about it, after 3. Mormeck digs to the body, now throwing back in these, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 punch flurries. As his heels are very heavy. Mormeck knows it. Try to finish him off here in this round in his legs. No hot dogging right now by Sebastian Hill as Mormeck is starting to tee off on them. Bruising bodies up against the ropes. The left hook. Boy, the right hand just seems there for me, and Mormeck just hasn't hit him with a real flush right hand. Maybe that's what he wants to finish it with. Comes to the right uppercut. Going with that jab, and then shoulders are right now. And remember, Mormeck is not in peak shape, so he doesn't want this thing to go on too long. I fourth round to try to take this guy out of here. He's not a really skilled fighter. He's a very tough kid. Altogether, but these kids, you know, they see their heroes on TV and in basketball and other sports. Some of that street bravado doesn't work when you're in a prize fighting ring. Look at this. Mormeck just beating him up now. Look at these shots with the hands out. That's it. He stops the fight. And I told you. Look at this. Here's the end of the whole thing. 1, 2. Watch the hands go down. 3, 4. And no, Reyes just saying referee to determine whether this guy can defend himself or not. This guy taking clean shots like this. What's to say he doesn't just.